Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Great Men Taking Over the World. This is Dark Assassin.
This is Silver.
And we're here to talk about a very good game we played since we were 14 years old from back in the day, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Sega Dreamcast.
Capcom presents
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
How I got into Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I was 14 years old. It was summer 2000 towards my 9th grade year, and I was at Funkoland, and I saw it at the display scan at Funkoland near Old Country Buffet, and I played it, and then had a good time playing Cable, playing Iron Man, and I also played War Machine from the get-go. I also fucked around with Mega Man and Sentinel a little bit as well within those characters, and playing Ryu and Akuma, and also playing Strider as well. And then I just played it on the display scan, and then I begged my mom to get it because I got so impulsive because I enjoyed myself, and I just bought the game on that very same day. And I actually just bought it. I never rented it because I knew on instinct that the game was going to be good since I played the first one and due to collaboration reasons. So that's why I just bought the game and then just had a blast and played like actually 12 hours a few times within one day that I've played back in the day in summer 2000. It was one of the few games that I've played for like 12 hours straight in one day out of all the games I've played, which have played other games for 12 hours, but this is one of them.
When I was in middle school, that's when I first played the Marvel vs. Capcom series. And ever since then, I just enjoyed the game. And I had to get the second one from Funkoland. And the reason why I bought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is because of collaboration of characters. There's Marvel, Capcom, Resident Evil, Mega Man. There's so many collaboration of characters that it was just worth a buy, and it's a great game, and I just thankful I have it.
Who are your favorite characters in the game?
Well, that depends. On the Marvel or Capcom side, which I'll start on the Marvel side, my best team would be War Machine, Iron Man, and Cable. And on the Capcom side, it will be Ryu, Akuma, and Mega Man.
Mine would be Iron Man, War Machine, and Cable. Also, another second combination would be Captain Commando, Wolverine, and also Iceman.
How would you compare this game to Street Fighter?
This is a lot more intense, a lot more flashy with the super attacks, a lot more combo based because hell, when you do a super attack with Iron Man and War Machine and Cable, you can go to like 99 to like 154 hits in one setting in the super attack, which you can't really do in the Street Fighter games. With the combo system is pretty over the top and pretty fucking extreme to tell you the truth, so yeah.
I would compare it as being more projectiles, a lot more easier to learn. The controls can be glitchy for the Dreamcast version. But besides that, it's more of a it's like an open game for everyone to get into.
Hey guys, this is Bodhi again. My favorite character is Captain America. And I really liked his style, and it's kind of related to the boat, even though they never show the boat scene in the comics or like in the movie scenes. And what the hell was he?
My favorite character is Jack Ma.
I also like Parrot Chick, and because she got a boat in the background. And also I like the style of the music in this video game.
Did you play Sega Dreamcast when you were younger?
Which one? Yes.
You like the system?
Yes, I like the color of it's white. I like the cubic shape of the Dreamcast.
Would you say you're a boatmaster?
If they let me add a character in this video game, I will add a boatmaster in this fighting game.
One thing that I would say is a pretty good super attack and good characters to use to get away from the projectile characters for something different, for like a different pretty good team would be like Ryu, Charlie, and Akuma, for like pretty sweet combinations for like get away to a point from the projectiles. Either the supers are projectiles at the same time, but then a lot of their basic moves would be more like in your face fighting combinations, more like brawler characters at the same time.
I personally think the best to counter projectiles would be Captain Commando and Wolverine,
Yeah.
and also Sentinel. And let me tell you why.
Very good point. You got good taste, definitely.
Yeah, because with Captain Commando, you can use his down shock attack,
I know.
and it helps fight.
And the flamethrowers too, definitely,
Right.
definitely, because the flamethrower has a pretty good amount of range, definitely.
Exactly.
And then when Wolverine is pretty fast, because he can do that Berserker Barrage,
Exactly.
and then add that for the super as well, and then time that pretty good at the same time. You could go like basic and then more advanced, and then just fool your opponent from there by faking them out.
Exactly, and Sentinel has a lot of good defense.
Very good, because he can like do a lot of damage with the air Spino when he does like the down
The down
punch,
spike attack.
the down spike attack, that
Yes.
down.
It's
It's like a
big
punch
club.
button, like
It's
a
big
big
club.
ass club, and then he
Exactly.
does that kick, and then he
Exactly.
shoots those beams that are really powerful that can overpower like Mega Man or even Cable if you're precise enough. I like that water stage with the barrels when when the person is singing. That's a pretty good stage. I like besides the swing your body stage when you're out in the
Yes.
swamps and stuff.
It's a great song.
It looks
Swing
like
Your Body.
like another part of the galaxy. It
Right.
doesn't even look like Earth. It looks like you're on another planet or some shit.
You're literally fighting in the swamp,
Yeah.
and the song's going like "Swing Your Body."
The song is funky as hell.
It's
Sounds good as
ridiculous,
hell.
man.
It sounds good as hell.
Right, it's good, but
And
it's
then-
like you're in the swamp. You know, you're talking about swinging your
It's a
body.
good skage.
Or you're like hanging from a tree and swing your body.
Yeah.
It's
another
ridiculous.
good stage would be the clock tower stage, like the
Yeah.
regular one.
Right,
That
yeah.
was pretty cool too, because I thought it was a pretty good stage. A lot of memories playing that for a while.
It has
yeah.
the clock tower is very memorable because it's a
Yeah.
big clock.
Yeah, definitely.
Feels like somewhere you would fight somebody. You know. Yeah.
I also like the character selection stage that take you for a ride. That sounds pretty good for like a character selection stage. That's good.
Right.
And then you get to play up to 56 characters in total. That's like pretty cool within itself too.
Pretty sweet famous characters. There's Thanos,
Captain America,
Incredible
Venom,
Hulk,
Doctor
yeah.
Doom, Strider, Cyclops, and fucking they have Hayoto, Charlie, Gao's pretty good. They have
Right.
Ryu. Hell, they
What
even,
Resident Evil characters do they have in there?
they have Jill Valentine.
So would you say the blocking is consistent with the health? When a person shoots a projectile at the blocking character, that the health is almost like the exact way, the balance, consistency of balance of blocking and health bar coming together, or you think it goes down too quickly, the health bar? When you use projectiles in the game.
But when you use projectiles, if you're low on health, it's going to go down pretty quickly. But if you have a fair amount of health while
Exactly,
receiving
that's
the
why-
attack, you can still block that pretty fairly.
No!
For my brother's keeper. Okay, so another one.
That's the last one.
No!
You gotta keep moving on.
best. You suck.
Son of a bitch!
What was the, how many?
He's 1 point. Just one more. Make it a tie.
Oh,
Your little girl.
One thing I have a really good memory is just playing like Silver and Ren on Marvel vs. Capcom, just playing them a lot. And then our good friend Sean at the time, and just playing all night, playing a lot of the times. Every time I come over Ren's house or Silver's house or my house, everyone's just playing, having a good time, having some intense battles, some intense matches, some extreme flashy supers we were doing left to right, which was really fucking fun. And then everyone was just playing and having fun and just having a big party, just playing the game all day. Silver, what do you think of that? What is your memories of our battles back in the day since we were 14?
Pretty much what you discussed, just going all out, battling, being competitive in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
Just using, different combinations of characters and just, and when we win, man, we were excited when we won, man.
Yeah, we used to like
We would
make a
just-
big fucking scene
Yeah,
off
we'll
of
make a
it.
sick, big scene. When we
Yeah.
lost, man, it was like devastating.
It was very terrible, definitely.
It was
definitely.
like, oh man, it's not a good day today.
Yes. What now? What? No! Die!
The best.
Ren came in the picture later when I was like 18, 19 years old. He came in the picture, bought Marvel vs. Capcom from me, and then we used to battle a lot, and then I used to like beat down Ren a lot, and then used to like always he never really won a match against me, which he beat me in other games too, but I got him in like in Mortal Kombat and Marvel vs. Capcom the most, and then you know what I'm saying, just had a blast from there and just had a good time. It was just all fun and games regardless, but it's really good memories, definitely good memories.
Yeah, you want to go play some Soul Calibur against me?
No, but I will introduce you to play some wrestling games against me, though. Yeah, we'll play all the SmackDown series.
Caliber sounds pretty good.
SmackDown series sounds pretty good, too.
Soul Calibur 1.
SmackDown series, yeah, SmackDown 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, here comes the pink, bitch. How about that, motherfucker? Yeah. I will make you my bitch in those fucking games, you dick.
Yeah, well, I never really played this game that much, but I do remember when I did borrow this back in the day from Dark Assassin. I have a good memory. It's just that I was borrowing it. I was playing it, fucking around and stuff. And I think like maybe after 1 or 2 days, he comes back to my house 7 in the morning because he was really fucking impulsive, and he starts banging on the door because this guy bangs on the door so fucking loud. And he just wakes up like everybody, my mom and everything, back in the day. And I remember that just because I remember he also didn't want me getting better than him just from playing it,
What the
So what do you have to say about that?
Oh, man.
What do you have
Cut. You fucking son of a bitch.
So that's a true story?
Cut.
True story, bro.
It's not an exaggeration.
Cut.
No.
Cut.
It was
Cut.
7 in the morning, man.
It's okay, man. Cut.
Dark Assassin, would you like to clarify that situation?
Cut. I'm not saying shit.
Is there any way this game could be improved?
Yes, there are some imbalances with the characters. For example, there's projectile characters seem more overpowered than the fighter characters. For example, like Cable could just easily destroy Akuma. Like, there's no chance Akuma could win unless you really are terrible at the game. So they could definitely work on improving that. The more balancing in characters. Maybe those characters have projectiles themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe less projectiles, to be quite honest. What do you think about that, Dark Assassin?
I agree with you 100% about balancing the characters within projectiles and fighter types, and then with Akuma and Cable could be a lot more balanced, because Cable, they made a pretty cheap character, I'm gonna admit, even though he's fucking badass as hell, but yeah, they put like the projectiles over the fighters, and it's a little bit unbalanced, so Silver's definitely right 100%, I'll definitely agree with him, definitely, yeah.
Rank it, as far as fighting games on the Dreamcast, is it...
I think it's basically
one
the
of your
best.
favorites?
It's basically the best, I would pretty much say, because you got Capcom vs. SNK, that's pretty good. You got the Power Stone 1 and 2, Street Fighter, Third Strike, Double Impact, Soul Calibur. You got the Virtual Fighter series that are all good, but I think basically Marvel vs. Capcom's the best because you got the most characters, the most extreme supers, the most flashiest moves, and everything of that sort. So I would basically go with Marvel vs. Capcom for that Dreamcast era.
I agree. I like that.
So
You
I
guys
would
both
mainly go
wrong.
with that.
Soul Calibur is easily the best fighting game on the system, and probably the best fighting game of the generation. What rating would you give it? 1 out of 10.
Marvel vs. Capcom?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I'll probably give that a good 9 out of 10.
Oh my god, that's high rating for that game.
Yeah, I'll give it definitely a good 9 out of 10 because it's the best for that Dreamcast generation. It's the best fighting game ever for Dreamcast specifically.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, definitely. So let's see what Silver thinks.
In your wrong opinion.
Yeah, whatever.
Silver, what rating would you give this game?
I'll say, in my personal opinion,
Yeah.
I would most likely give it an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5.
And the reason for that is because I am a fan of comics. And to give this game a high score, you have to like fighting games, be a fan of comic books, and have a general idea of the characters.
Well, thank you for joining us on another episode of Great Men Taking Over the World, where we look back on our nostalgia on Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Until next time, see you around.
Unbalances with the infighter
Hold up, hood. We gotta go over again. I gotta put my hood on. Hood on! Okay, now ask that question again. Up and down and basic attacks, and then the super attacks are also pretty devastating as well. That is actually pretty unique for a good team of
Can we cut
projectiles.
for a second, man?
Yeah.
That's just draining, dude. Dude, that's draining the shit.
Guys,
Sorry.
talk about the
That's just
Dreamcast.
boring, dude. No offense, but you're just going
My
way.
OCD got the best
I
of
know.
me.
Let me.
As soon as he...
I'm proud of you because you have so much information. You can just deliver, but you're delivering so much.
He has no emotions, no feelings. He's a machine.
Can you please forgive me? What would Jesus do?
His name is Silver, remember?
Yeah, but Silver believes in God, so he's religious. What would Hawkman think of you in his cheek? What would they really think of you?
What does that have to do with everything?
I don't know. I'm just saying random shit so he just plays. Then what would the chick think of you being so competitive? Aren't you a man of God? Okay, play now. I'm not competitive. I am a Christian. I don't believe in competition or anything.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know. I'm just saying random shit because so I can. Well, I mean, let's just play. I'm not being competitive.
So I can whip his ass.